Hey everybody, my name is Kim Hawk, and you are watching the Near Disney YouTube channel. Well, we're excited to report today about a very cool event that's been happening over 20 years in Central Florida. And I want to thank Dee Bellavati, my YouTube producer, for putting this package together. Obviously, we've had many years of getting some footage on it, but I'm going to come back at the end and I'm going to share with you more details in case if any of you want to be attending the Celebration Exotic Car Festival. I'll tell you about what the activities are this weekend and then maybe even prepare those of you that might want to be here again next year. It's done very well, and I would anticipate we'll see it again next year, but this year is going to be pretty spectacular. Sit back, and this video that Dee put together, I think will be very helpful for everybody. Thinking about moving to Central Florida? Well, this weekend's Exotic Car Festival might just seal the deal. Ferraris, Lambos, live music, and the small town charm of Celebration, Florida, the town that Disney built, it's going to blow you away. So let me show you why this isn't just a car show. It's a glimpse of the magnificent and magical lifestyle of Central Florida. You want to make sure you check out this Celebration Exotic Car Festival event that happens here in the town that Disney built. It's occurred every year for 20 years, and they raise amazing money for good causes like Make-A-Wish, Give Kids the World. It was inspired because Jeff and Jimmy Appoliti, who run this event, their sister over 20 years ago loved Ferraris, and she passed away. So after that, this event has been started because of her, and lots of great money, lots of wonderful things that are happening in the town of Celebration. Give us a call if you have an interest in living here, because there is no other place in the world where I hear people say that they have such great joy and look at all these beautiful cars.
Hi, I'm Terry Holler, and I'm here with my DeLorean time machine, built by my husband and I 22 years ago. We've traveled to over 29 countries, 880,000 miles, and raised over $880,000 for the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's research. We're thrilled to be part of this company of cars at Celebration Exotic Car Festival, celebrating cars and, well, fundraising. And it's been wonderful. Thank you all very much. You can find us at tothefuture.org on Team Fox, Michael J. Fox's Foundation.
Well, thanks for cruising through Celebration with me. If the cars didn't win you over, the community definitely will. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you're ready to make the move, or just want to see more of this one-of-a-kind town. Until next time, keep dreaming big and driving bold.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.
Very good. So anyway, hi, Randy. Hi, Amy. Thank you for watching. What I thought I would do now, if I can share a screen. Let's see, I want to share a screen with you on the activities for this weekend. So that way, if you happen to be in Central Florida, you don't want to miss out, but I want to make sure you have the times. And then also, like I said, some of you might be thinking about coming down next year. And so it's typically around this time of year. Okay, well, I'm not sure. There we go. I'm going to talk over it so that you can see what I'm talking about, okay? So what we're looking at is they are talking about an event with a wine pairing dinner. That event is going to be at the Waldorf, and that occurs on
Saturday night. But Saturday day, what you're seeing here, it's from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Downtown celebration. It's free admission for people to walk around. You're going to see hundreds of beautiful vehicles. My understanding, it's the largest collection of really great exotic cars anywhere in North America. So that event. And then Saturday evening, so they typically do this every year. So Saturday evening this year, they're going to be having an illusionist and a comedian that's going to be at the Waldorf Astoria. And that event starts at 6:30 with cocktails. Then they have the wine pairing dinner. They also have a live auction. Rod and I will be there helping with the live auction because, this group, they end up really gathering a lot of money for good causes. And there I am there. So you can see me talking in the corner. And so the good causes are the Give Kids the World, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, that type of thing. So if tickets were available, and this is for planning for next year, once again, if you can see on the screen right there, it says if after March 1st, the tickets were $379 per person. Now, what else can we talk about? So they are also providing VIP passes that would have access because tonight, the Gin Blossoms, they usually bring a national act in, and it's going to be at Hard Rock Live tonight. That's Friday, March 28th. Now, if you haven't bought your tickets through Celebration Exotic Car Festival yet, you could potentially go to Hard Rock Live and buy a ticket there. My understanding is they may have a couple more tickets for sale around $75, $80, depending upon where you're seated, but possibly $200. But the way to really get involved with that concert is to go through the Celebration Exotic Car group because they have a cool reception area. If you've ever been to Hard Rock Live at Universal Studios City Walk, remember I was in charge of opening that as the marketing director there. There is this beautiful rooftop area where people can have a bar and food and overlook City Walk. It's probably one of the prettiest views, not just in Central Florida, but probably of all the world, because it's got water views, beautiful buildings. You're overlooking Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville, and it's really spectacular. And right off of that rooftop area is a lounge in which they have some of the most magnificent pieces of collectibles like Elton John's piano. And I have lots of stories. If you haven't checked into our Near Disney YouTube channel, please do so. Subscribe and look for videos on some items that we've talked about. We have over 700 videos, but it will talk about how cool Hard Rock Live is. There is a special VIP room that most people don't know about. They used to call it the white room because everything in the room was white carpeting, white piano, white everything. I know Elton John's piano was in there. And then they just have all kinds of, can you imagine, the best collectibles of music that are in there. So Gin Blossoms is going to be the artist for the Celebration Exotic Car Festival tonight, March 28th at Hard Rock Live. And then, like I said, tomorrow, please don't miss it. You want to be in downtown Celebration. I say 9 a.m. to about 3:30 because I said 9 to 4 o'clock, I think, last year. And some people said some of the cars started leaving as early as 3:30. So I think they judge the vehicles. They will have judges walking around and giving best of categories, everything from the Lambos to you even see, Back to the Future vehicle. It's quite like nothing you've ever seen. It's really spectacular. And of course, for those of you that haven't been familiar with Celebration, thinking about moving to Central Florida, please check out our Celebration specific video. You're going to see that there are wonderful restaurants, there's coffee shops, there's bars, there's retail. Market Street Gallery has got a wonderful place for retail, and you would be able to walk around downtown Celebration, wonderful weather, and enjoy restaurants, bars, everything that you can imagine right here in the town that Disney built. So that should go, I'm going to say until 3:30. It says 4 o'clock, but just what I'm saying is get here early so that you don't miss out on all the fun, right? And then, like I said, tomorrow night, they are having a big event where they're going to raise a lot of great money, silent and live auction at It's called An Evening of Illusion and Comedy, and they do it at the Waldorf, and it's very well done. So I just wanted to say congratulations to Jeff and Jimmy Iappoliti. They are the ones that initiated this idea, gosh, I want to say over 22 years ago, and have continued to do it and raise good money. And many times, a dying wish of a child will be for them to come to Disney or go to Universal or go to SeaWorld. And I worked with the gentleman that started Give Kids the World many years ago. My roommate and I would take turns, and we were in our early 20s taking families to hospitals at night in case if a child usually was getting dehydrated because they got excited about coming to Disney and they needed some, some help. And so we would end up taking turns over the course of a couple of years in case if anybody needed some access. And now there's this beautiful place called Give Kids the World, which is right outside of Celebration. Henry Landworth, bless him, he has passed away since, but a bunch of people got together, including Elton John. Elton John, on the grand opening of Hard Rock Live, said, I don't want any of the monies from this event. I want it all to go to Henry and Give Kids the World. And that was the seed money for Give Kids the World. So I just think it's so spectacular that this event comes full circle. That event is going to be at Hard Rock Live. And how perfect is that? So when you are in downtown Celebration, make sure you check out the Downtown Diner. It's right at the corner of Front Street and Market Street. The Wine Imperium is right there if you want a nice glass of wine there as well. Starbucks is down there. There's Reggiano's Italian. There's a Mexican restaurant. There's a Thai restaurant. There's just so much. And so I'm very, very proud of this town. This is where I have anchored with my family. This is where the Near Disney YouTube channel is as well. So anyway, I'm just wanting to say hello. I'm seeing people say hi and give lots of love. Hey, Courtney. Hey, so Courtney and AP, actually, you definitely want to go to the Downtown Diner. Didn't know you were watching, but I'm so glad to see that you're watching. They are in the thick of things. So when you're walking around and you want to go in and get, a milkshake, or if you want to get something for lunch or dinner, breakfast, you want to make sure you check them out while you're there. All right. If you don't have any more questions, I'm just seeing a lot of love, which I so appreciate. I got to figure out what I'm going to wear to this event tomorrow night. So I haven't even done that. But anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. We have 3 shows every week. Monday nights, it's specifically for Celebration. So if you're considering moving to Central Florida, you might want to check that out. Or if you're a Celebration resident, we do share a lot of information on what's going on in town on Monday nights. Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. My Realtor Dream Team with Florida Motion Realty, they get together and they talk about all kinds of things in the 25-mile radius around Cinderella Castle to help you. We're finding out that a lot of the first-time home buyers are getting older. I think the average age of a first-time home buyer right now, you guys, nationwide, is 38 years old. That's how difficult it's gotten for people to buy their first home. So we have some hacks and great tips on how to make that happen sooner. And that's my team on Wednesday night. They're going to share some of those wonderful secrets to help you. And then on Friday, we do an evergreen video that we want it to be up there to be shared so that people can share it with their friends. Yeah. So you can share it with your friends about the Celebration Exotic Car Festival that's happening this weekend. But if I can help you with anything real estate related, please, my number is below 407-808-9845, 407-808-9845. My name's Kim Hawk. I'm known as YouTube's fairy godmother of real estate, and I'm super excited to be able to tell you that this weekend is going to have cars like none other, and we're going to be celebrating in the town of Celebration. All right. Give me a call if I can help you. Bye-bye.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.